just want to reach up there and just grab one of them biscuits, y'all. Them biscuits look good. I mean, I feel like I just want a Cheddar Bay biscuit right now myself. Anyway.
Your son's death. That's where this all began.
I just think we got caught up in the moment, that's all.
What, you want to be with him?
Mom?
I need to talk to your brother.
What if I say no?
And it all goes away.
You don't know Emmett. He gets real possessive when it comes to me.
What's up, y'all? What is up? And welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica, but you can call me EJ. And y'all, I am back with another Shy recap and review. Y'all, this is season 5, episode 2, and y'all, of course, the Shy did not disappoint as usual. So we're going to be taking a look at this week's episode, kind of breaking it down a little bit, talking about it a little bit. If you have not seen the show, please be advised this is a spoiler. It is a full recap and review, y'all. Let's get into it. Oh, wait a minute. Before we get into it, do not forget to share this video, like this video, make sure you turn on your notifications, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel, y'all. I ain't got no sense. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so the show started out with our good friend Quentin popping back up, him and Duda with Duda by his side, and, you know, they come in and they're talking to Tracy, so y'all know they want something. So basically what ends up happening is Quentin is letting them know that, hey, it's time for the old heads to take back over and, you know, get the Shy back to the way that it needs to be, because he doesn't like the fact that they don't have the police around anymore, because the police are supposed to be there for you to buy them, you know, as he says, like, you know, they have a job to do, and it's not necessarily what he feels the job is, but he didn't like that move that Duda made. So he basically lets her know that, hey, your company, your foundation that's being funded is being funded with this money. So you don't have a choice but to do what I ask you to do. So that's kind of how this episode gets started. So already with the drama. But, you know, Duda makes it seem like, you know, he's there for a different reason. But we definitely know Quentin ain't there for a different reason. We already know that he's there with an agenda. And sooner or later, we'll all get to figure out what that agenda is. Now, y'all, meanwhile, your boy Emmett is doing his daddy duties. You know what I'm saying? He got all 3 of the boys there together with him, and he's cooking dinner and he's talking. And y'all, why is this little EJ character, his little self, he just be doing too much. He got a mouth like his mama. You know what I'm saying? He is just out here like Emmett says something about, you know, him being his daddy, and he was like, only on the weekend. I was like, just reach over there and grab your little ass. But anyway, that was too much. So you can tell that your boy is still kind of going through it, y'all. I feel kind of bad for the boy Emmett, because he is still going through it. He's missing his wife, you know what I'm saying? And he's kind of coming to this, you know, kind of trying to come to this realization that, you know, that is over. And he's reading the kids a bedtime story. And this is just a moment where he just, you know, says that, hey, you know, it doesn't always end like this. You know, it's not always like this. So basically, listen, stuff happens. So anyway, it's going to be all right, Emmett. It's going to be all right. Meanwhile, that next morning, Tiff shows up, and this is where we really get to see them co-parenting together, and how it's basically going to end up being, and kind of seeing their dynamics. And you can see that, you know, they've grown together, you know, that they've been together for a while, and so they kind of know each other. And Emmett is kind of going on and on about how he needs his wife, and you know, how he needs her help, and how she's not coming back to him. You know, he's still kind of, you know, throwing out those things. And then towards the end, when she tells him, hey, you know, I had to move out from with my mom, he's like, hey, are you coming home? So he still has this glimmer of hope that she might just come home. But we all know that that's not going to happen. And that's when she lets him know that, you know, that she's moved in with a friend. And right from the jump, Emmett is not feeling the fact that he feels like, you know, he don't want his kid around no random dude. So, you know, I can't really blame him for that, because he don't know Rob. You know what I'm saying? She barely know Rob. So I get where he's kind of coming from in that aspect. Now, y'all, I just want to do a full video on Emmett and Tiff talking about their relationship, and I want to know what you guys think. So send me in your comments and everything about what you think about the breakup, the open relationship. Was Tiff wrong for cheating on Emmett? Just whatever you have to say, go ahead and say it. You can leave me a voicemail on my website, www.justcallmeej.com. Just click on a little voicemail and just go ahead and leave me a message, and those and your opinion is going to show up in the video, unless we get a bunch of them, of course. But if we don't, hey, you're more than likely to get your opinion in the video. So anyway, back to the video. So y'all, our boy Papa is still being dragged to hell after that shenanigans that he pulled on last week. So he's still going through it, y'all. They still giving him the business. And as usual, I kind of like how you can, when he asks a question, Maisha kind of answers it. She's just always there for Papa, you know what I'm saying? But Papa is doing the most, like keeping it 100% real. That's why his little ass fell, because he said some other smart shit, and then all of a sudden he was on the ground. But it's going to be interesting to see how Papa's character kind of evolves from here, because Papa is doing the most. And I know most of you have seen that trailer or that scene where Papa is going off on Jake and Kevin about them not being there for him. So we know that Papa is definitely going to be going through some things this season. Now y'all, these two right here, I just like these two together. They are just so interesting. And when I say together, I mean like they're the chemistry, the whole brother-sister vibe that they have. You know what I'm saying? They're literally trying to smuggle in a game. I have all brothers, so I know what it's like to have shenanigans with brothers. And this is definitely a dope way for the writing to really bring in this new relationship with Kevin, but it not be a platonic relationship and not one that is of a romance level. Although Kevin is gonna have that, but I just like this dynamic right here. I feel like she was really good for him, and I feel like she really helps him through the situation that he was going through with Jake and Gemma, and allowing him to really heal and just move on from that, and allowing him to still be friends with both of them. Now, y'all, meanwhile, our boy Trig, everybody's like, hey, Trig is doing his thing. We really think that he should run for city councilman. So there was this magazine article, and people voted that they really wanted to see him run for the city council. Now, of course, Trig is like, I don't know if I can do this. Do you really think I should do it? And Tracy's like, yeah, man, you really need to do this. And Shad is rah-rahing him up too, like, hey, go for it, But then he realizes that he has a felon and that he probably won't be able to do it because of this felon. But your girl Tracy is like, hey, don't worry about that. I can help you out with that. Just let me take care of that. I mean, she didn't say all that, but y'all know I'm just adding stuff in. Anyway, so y'all, back to Tiff. Now, Tiff and Rob, they've moved in together at this point, but Rob looks like he wants a little more than what Tiff is trying to give. Now, they're having a conversation about what they are, you know what I'm saying? And Rob has been very outspoken about how he feels about Emmett and the Tiff situation, and always saying that he understands where Emmett is coming from. So they're just having a conversation that she's basically trying to run away from, because she ain't ready to give up that hot girl summer that she having. You know what I mean? Okay, y'all. So meanwhile, Peaches has popped back up. Now, if you don't know, Peaches is Jake, Triggs, and Reggie's mom. Now, she's been MIA, missing in action, and she wants back in, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be really interesting to see if there is an ulterior motive to why she is there, or if she is truly there because she wants to be in her son's life. Now, y'all, I'm not really sure why I put this screenshot in there, but when I looked at this, all I could see was somebody's mama just looking at them, being nosy, ready to jump into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at her. Look how she looking. But anyway, y'all, meanwhile, Jake looks like he is ready to accept his mom, you know what I'm saying, to like let her back in. So, hey, we gonna see how this gonna work out. Okay, Jake, don't get your heart broken, sweetie, because we don't know what she really up to, but we hoping the best for you. Now, y'all, meanwhile, your other two then got called into the principal's office, and this is the principal, y'all.
No, you done fucked up, don't you? No, don't you?
Yeah, that's all I could think about when I saw that was that scene, that infamous Menace to Society scene. Because she had this look on her face like, y'all know y'all done messed up, right? Like, I'm about to get in that, you know what. But anyway, they got in trouble because they brought the games in, and they're letting her know that, hey, we're trying to start a gaming club. And she's like, who authorized that? And so then there comes in the teacher. Now, I like this teacher. I think that this teacher is a really good example of someone who really listens and tries to gauge his students' attention. Because he's talking about NFTs, he's talking about, games, and really trying to bring in things that are going to help these kids in the future as they, as they grow and develop. And so that's pretty much what he's explaining here about the gaming. And so now they're going to start a gaming club. So that's what's up. Now, y'all, your boy Shad looks like he's going to have a little bit of love interest this particular season. So this is going to be good for Shad because y'all know Shad been locked up. And I don't know, they really never talked about it. But, I mean, he was locked up for a long time and we really need to Shad. He been locked up for a long time and we really need to see Shad get his groove back or something because... Never mind. Anyway, Shad is going to bust the note. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be on some, excuse me, miss. Can I take you out tonight? Yeah, I can't sing, y'all, but I mean, he still got some notes. I mean, it ain't like, I'm glad his vocals ain't like Ray J's vocals was the other. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I'm just saying he still got some vocals. You know what I mean? But anyway, so he's gonna ask this young lady out. I can't remember what her name was, y'all, but it really ain't important at this moment. But he's going to ask her out. She's going to accept after he coaxes her. He was going to give up, but then your boy didn't give up. He kept going, so I'm proud of you. Kept going. Now, y'all, we all seen this scene where... all the ladies are talking and they're talking and Jada decides that she's going to spill the tea and she tells about her moment with Darnell. And of course, Drea ain't really trying to hear it because I don't know if you follow the Shy, then you would know that Drea and Jada, they've been friends for a really long time. So basically, she is not trying to see a Darnell and Jada reunion. This is just not something that she really wants to. Now, y'all, we can't help but notice this awkward tension that's going to come between Nina and Drea in this scene. It's just this weird vibe that you get between them, and they try to play it off, but you still can kind of see it and feel it. So your girl is over here hoping for black love because I like this couple together. So hopefully they can just get this thing worked out and just get back to the way they used to be. Now, meanwhile, your girl Keisha and Tiff, their friendship is definitely growing to another level. You know what I'm saying? They are definitely becoming besties, you know what I mean? And this is going to be really awkward because a lot of fans out there really want to see Keisha and Emmett together because you can see their chemistry that they have, and it's almost like they were just kind of meant to be together. But a lot of us also are here for the friendship between Keisha and Tiff. Now, Tiff says that that she's moved on, but is she ready to see Emmett move on? And if so, is she ready to see Emmett move on with her newfound bestie, Keisha? Meanwhile, your boy Kevin, it looks like he has found that chick that he was dancing with that night at Maisha's party. And y'all already know your boy Kevin is probably about to fall in love again. Because, Kevin, he's a lover, y'all. He's not a fighter. He a lover. So anyway, it just killed me when old girl started talking about the moon and emojis and all that stuff. So this is going to be an interesting relationship to see blossom and bloom. But hey, we here for it, Kevin. We here for it. Now, y'all, meanwhile, your boy Trig is not looking so happy about his mama just popping back up out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, you know, Jake might be willing to let her in because he's so much younger, but Trig is not. He's older and he knows all of the things that have happened, and he's not so believable, you know, to the fact that, you know, that she's changed and that she's ready to do right. So we definitely have to see where this is going to go, because once again, we don't know if she has an ulterior motive. Hopefully she's just there to, you know, be back in her boy's life. Now, y'all, how come your boy Emmett is just perplexed when he goes to the school and finds out that Rob has picked up EJ, y'all? I mean, he is not happy at all. And your girl in the background back there just look like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like she knows, like, God dang, like, this is not going to do well. But anyway, y'all, Emmett goes to pick up his son, and, you know, he's not happy, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of had a point. He's like, he doesn't know this guy. He has no clue who he is. All he knows is that he picked up his son, and for him, this is just a random dude, you know what I'm saying? And even though that's not really the case based off of, you know, what we're seeing with Rob, but for him, I mean, that's all he see. And I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't even gonna hold you, I'm not mad at Rob. You know, Rob is A1 in my book. He comes through and he like, look, I'm a team player, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for the team. But, you know, Emmett wasn't trying to hear that, because Emmett's like, you ain't on my team. But anyway, y'all, this one right here is going to be interesting to see how it kind of transpires. Now, y'all, meanwhile, your boy Emmett done called Tiff, and she ain't really trying to hear that mess, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, we going to see how this is going to go when it all hits the fan, when Rob and Tiff actually become a couple, because that is what it's looking like is going to happen. So we shall see. And y'all, back to Keisha. Keisha and Tiff are going to go out and they're going to have some fun. You know, this is a much needed girls' night that she has. She's a mom now, so she needs to take that time to be by herself. But as I keep saying, there is going to be an issue when Keisha and Emmett decide that they want to take their friendship, you know, to another level, because this time around it'll definitely be different. I mean, before they was just kind of hooking up and they were both really young, but now they've grown. They're at different places in their life. They both have children. You know, they know what, you know, kind of what they're looking for and what they're wanting. And I mean, I feel like this could be a love match, but this newfound friendship, I don't know, y'all. Now, y'all, your boy Swade is really trying to make sure that he makes Jada happy. Now, Jada has told him about her and Darnell, and he's more on some stuff of, he wasn't even mad, y'all. Like, he brought up them pork chops and the foot rubbing. So that lets you know that they do talk and that they do have a really good relationship, because she tells him things. But, you know, Swade was kind of shook a little bit. Like, he's like, are you going to fight for us? And she paused for a minute, but eventually she said, yeah, she was going to fight for them. So I don't know. I mean, do I really want to see Swade and Jada together, or do I want to see Jade and Darnell? I don't know. You know, I like Darnell, but Swade is a good dude. So, you know, hey, we shall see. Let me know who y'all want to see together. Now, y'all, your boy Jake had to come correct, because, you know, last week he was doing all this foolery and acting up. I mean, he was really acting out and giving your girl Gemma the business and had her going through it. So this week, Jake did apologize. I mean, he even hit her with a rap and everything. Like, is everybody just shooting their shots on this episode? I'm just saying, like, everybody just doing the most. Kevin trying to get him a girl, Jake trying to keep his girl, and Shad is out here trying to get him a girl. Whew. It's a lot. Now, y'all, this is probably one of my favorite parts, because it just made me want to say grace too. God is good. God is great. Let us thank him for this food. Now, meanwhile, your boy Duda is out here acting up, y'all. Now, y'all know goodness darn well, Duda done got his butt up on this camera and started acting like he was going through some mental health issues. Nah, bruh, you got kicked out because you got caught up. You know what I'm saying? But dude is good. I mean, he is meant for politics. Like, seriously, too bad he is much better in the streets than he is in politics. But it's Duda, and look at him. I mean, he seems like he's just really true and genuine, and that's what makes such a good politician. Hell, they lie really well, you know, to the point where you actually believe it. So that's what's up. Now, y'all, you know what, I'm not even gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Tracy is like, you know what, I don't care what you done because bruh, I just want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like she's saying in her mind. Like, I feel like she is just like, forget all this other stuff. I'm just trying to give me a piece of this specimen of a man, Otis here. But no, seriously, y'all, Tracy, you know, she really likes Otis. She's probably the only person that actually calls him Otis, which tells you that she sees him beyond this whole Duda character. You know what I mean? And she really likes him. It's just that she has a type, you know? We've seen it. Quentin, him. And then there was Ronnie. You know, she has this type, but at the end of the day, you can tell that she truly cares for Otis. And we shall see where this goes. But y'all, they was heating things up. Okay, I see y'all. But anyway, y'all, basically Tracy is going to be asking him to do her a favor, and she wants him to get Trigg's record expunged. So of course there's always something, and I don't know why it is, but for whatever reason, it just feels like it's easier to ask a question of this magnitude when you've given out a little something, you know what I mean? Y'all read between the lines, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this disclaimer up here real quick. Go ahead and bring y'all in a little bit closer to the camera because, you know, your girl, I got all brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, all brothers. And I just need y'all to, the wife in me don't want to say this, but the sister in me is saying this. Y'all gotta stop falling for that seriously, because y'all already know what happened. Of course he did what she asked him to do. Meanwhile, your boy Marcus is back. You know what I'm saying? And Marcus is out here, you know, trying to live his best life. I mean, he back from that beatdown that he got with Duda. But, you know, I feel like Marcus is going to play a little bit more of a role in this. I don't really know where he's going to fit in with this whole Trig running for councilman. I don't know where his whole spot kind of, you know, spot lies in this. I don't know if he's going to be trying to help him as well. But it does seem like this is someone that Trig is going to for advice and cancel. So I like the character Marcus. We shall see, you know, how much of a role he really plays in this moving forward. Now, y'all, this part. So your boy Rob finally makes his move and is like, look, I'm going to have to go ahead and just nip this mess in the bud right now. Look, either you going to be with me, you know, or you going to be in them streets. And it is what it is. So I feel like based on the trailers that we saw where you've seen them with these matching t-shirts on and things like that, I feel like she's going to choose to be in a relationship, but it just feels like she's moving really fast for someone who just jumped out of a relationship, because I mean, honestly, she's actually married technically, but it just feels like she's moved on so quickly. You know, she went from wanting to have her hot girl summer to, okay, possibly being booed up. Now, we don't know if that's what's going to happen just yet, but it definitely looks like, just based on some of the future things that we can see on some of these trailers, that they might end up being a couple. And we already know, he says it right here, he ain't trying to do none of that funny business stuff that she want to do. So he ain't down with that open relationship. And he basically says, hey, I get where Emmett is coming from, so we need to really put something on this relationship so that we don't have to deal with that mess, because he ain't about the mess. I like this guy, y'all. Okay, y'all. Jada. Did y'all see how Jada just leaned back into that seat when she saw Darnell calling so that she could show him her little purple outfit, because this outfit is cute, girl. But yeah, I was like, I see you, Jada, trying to lean back so Darnell can get a full view. Now, what y'all think she gonna do with this? I mean, I don't know if she should really be opening up this door. I mean, they do have a lot of history. I get all of that, but I don't know. I just don't want this to go wrong and then it hurt their friendship, because they've seemed to have built such a really good friendship at this point. I just want to see this friendship continue to grow and blossom. And I just feel like, introducing a relationship into it might not be the play. But hey, we shall see. Now, y'all, back to your boy Trig. So he's thinking about this whole councilman thing a little bit more, and he's went over to Tracy, and now he done got kind of bombarded with the fact that, hey, Duda is the one that's going to be helping you out. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten your record expunged. He's gotten your record cleared. So now you can't actually do this. But Duda's like, I'm going to have to groom you. I'm going to have to get you right. And you're going to have to listen to what I have to say. But y'all know Trig and Duda is not on the same page right now. One of the things that Duda wants him to do is he needs to have someone on his side. You know what I'm saying? He needs to look like he's in a stable, loving relationship, which in comes, Duda's play niece, as he calls her. And I don't know. They was kind of giving a little bit of vibes, you know what I'm saying, when she walked up to him. I mean, she definitely can play her role. I mean, hell, I thought they was in a relationship. I was like, damn, oh shit, they not in a relationship. My bad. But shit, it felt like it. So I don't know, but it doesn't look like Trig was really going for it. And Trig is like, he want to be called Victor these days, by the way, but I ain't even gonna lie. It's like me trying to call Ghost Jamie. I can't do it. So Trig it is. Anyway, y'all, your boy Emmett is having some bonding time with his possible stepdaddy, Swade. And y'all, he is eating the hell out of these nachos. And I don't know why, y'all, but for whatever reason, when you get like these nachos from like the skating rink or the bowling alley or like the little gaming places, them be the best little cheese and chip nachos for whatever reason, because Emmett is eating the hell out of these things. So y'all, they're bonding and they're having their little conversation, and Swade is really, really trying hard. I mean, he is putting all his chips in, y'all. He really wants this relationship, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to Swade. I hope it works out for him, because your boy Darnell is trying really hard to get rid of the appetizer, because like he say, he the full course meal. Get rid of that appetizer. Now, y'all, my favorite couple is in therapy, and I'm just really hoping that this will work out for them, because, like, I just love them together, and, I just want this to work out. So if you love Nina and Drea together, then make sure that you like this video and comment that you love Nina and Drea together, and you want to see them two make it. Now, look. It ain't nothing wrong with a little therapy. We all need a little therapy, and we probably could all use some couples therapy. So, hey, they trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got this online therapy. They like, we ain't even got to go in person. We can just get up online. They got dressed up and everything. They is taking this seriously. So, anyway, y'all, let's root for Nina and Drea. Woo! I just want to reach up there and just grab one of them biscuits, y'all. Them biscuits look good. I mean, I feel like I just want a Cheddar Bay biscuit right now myself. Anyway, y'all, your boy your boy Shad has pulled out all the stops. You know what I'm saying? He say he ain't got no money, so he got to do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? To make this date happen. And this is a good date. It just goes to show that you ain't got to be out here spending a lot of money to have a great date. And I feel like she appreciated this date more because it had a lot of thought into it. He took the time to make her dinner. He made this, he made this very special. And like your boy said, he spent $8.99 on that Moscato. Somebody gonna drink it. Anyway, y'all, your boy Papa, he's still going through it because he done got canceled and he don't know what to do. And of course, your girl Maisha, as usual, has to come through, and she just like, look, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And I love how Maisha is always building him up. She's always making him feel like a king. You know what I'm saying? Like Papa messed up with this one. Like, that's a real one right there. But something tells me they might actually get back together at some point, possibly. But Papa does come correct, and he gives a real apology mixed with a little shade. You know, it's Papa, so it always got to be mixed with a little bit of shade. But he does give a real apology, so we shall see if the people forgive him or not. I mean, people done forgave people for much worse. So, hey, Papa, you got a good chance. Now, y'all, the show ends with Emmett basically coming back home to an empty house. You know what I'm saying? He comes home to an empty house. There's no kids. There's no Tiff. It's just him. You know, and I think this is a really significant scene for us to look at because, you know, we've seen Emmett grow. We've seen him evolve. We've seen everything that he's kind of went through to get to this person that he's at. I mean, to this person that he is right now. And it feels like, you know, he made a mistake, and now all of that hard work is like, at the end of the day, he just back to being alone again. And I think in this very moment is when Emmett finally just accepts that it's over with Tiffany, that she's not coming back. You know what I'm saying? So he is listening to, oh boy, I don't even know what his actual name is, y'all. Sorry about that. But anyway, he listening to Ray because I have no clue what his name is on here. But anyway, this character talks about, you know, celibacy and being by yourself and all this type of stuff. And, you know, in an earlier scene, he was listening to him as well. So this is at the point where Emmett is like, you know what? Dang it. I'm going to do it. I can do it. I can be celibate. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be interesting to see if Emmett is actually going to be able to pull this off and be celibate or not. But nevertheless, I really feel like Emmett has finally accepted that, you know, his marriage is over and that this relationship is over, and he may now be willing to move on. Especially, like I said, I feel like the vibes with him and Keisha are definitely there, and they're definitely strong. So he might be more willing to try to move on and see where this relationship could possibly go. That's what's up with The Chi Season 5, Episode 2. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments about this episode. Do you think that Papa's going to be able to redeem himself? Are you happy with the way that things have transpired between Emmett and Tiff because you want to see him and Keisha together? Or are you still rooting for Tiff and Emmett? So let me know all of that in the comments, guys. And if you still have not got a chance to look at all of the last season, or you kind of forgot what was going on in the last season, do not forget that I do have a catch-up recap, and I will leave it here. Until next time, peace.